For more on World Malaria Day, we're joined now by Dr.Kesete Admasu. He is the CEO of RBM Partnership to End Malaria, a global platform that gathers organizations to battle this disease. Thanks so much for joining us. I mean, it sounds like Uganda is working extremely effectively toward malaria reduction, and it's not costing them a fortune. Do you think that's really the case? And could that model be used across Africa?
Yes, indeed. I think, malaria has been the greatest public health story of our time. Over the last 15 years, 7 million lives have been saved. But the global fight against malaria is at crossroads at this point in time. We have seen a plateauing of the funding level, and we have also started to see a resurgence of malaria in quite a large number of countries in sub-Saharan Africa. So, yeah, you are right. Malaria and investments in malaria is one of the one of the best investments one can make. For every dollar that is invested in malaria prevention, the return is $36. So it is the best investment. And as you said, it is something that can be prevented, that can be treatable. But, every 2 minutes we lose a child because of malaria in sub-Saharan Africa.
That's interesting. While you say it's one of the best investments that can be made, some are arguing not enough money has been put toward finding a cure or a vaccine because it's not actually in the economic interest of wealthier countries to do so. Do you think there's some truth to that, too?
Well, if you look at the global malaria financing landscape, 2/3 of the investment that is made in malaria is actually coming from external resources. We need for more African governments and malaria endemic countries to step up. That is not to say that, developed world has to do nothing. It has to continue investing in research, in innovation, and there are some exciting projects in the pipeline. For the first time ever, we are going to roll out a vaccine, an imperfect vaccine, but one that will contribute to the significant reduction of burden in high endemic settings. So at the end of this year, in 3 African countries, a vaccine called RTSS will be rolled out, a phase 4 trial, and hopefully by 2020, we will see good results and it will be ready for scaling up in high burden settings.
Okay.
There are also other, yes.
Dr. Admasu, I'm so sorry, we're going to have to leave it there, but I'd like to thank you so much for joining us and sharing at least some of the good news about being closer to a vaccine then. Thanks for that.